People are getting so chikai to drive nowadays. They need all this assistance and all that. Why is it that? People saying just to turn your car, is it? To help you park your car.
Good morning, guys. It's 8 a.m. and it's going to be a fun Saturday. Hyril and I. Hyril is the brains behind all our video work, and we are on the way to Sepang to drive the new Porsche Taycan. So I've been watching all my industry colleagues' video, and everybody's raving about what an amazing car it is, and even foreign press are just going on and on about how fantastic of a car it is. I have no doubt that it is a fantastic car. But then if everybody is going to be raving about it, what exactly are you going to learn from it? If everybody is just telling you the same thing. So I thought, what better person to tell you about the car than somebody who has spent his life winning championships and driving some of the fastest cars over the limit. So I'm on the way to pick this guy up, a friend of mine, because I want his opinion about the car, which also means I have to reluctantly give up the drive lah, because Porsche is not going to accommodate two drivers. Doesn't matter. For the greater good and for your viewing pleasure and for your knowledge, I am giving up my time behind the wheel. I'll introduce this guy to you shortly. So this is the guy who I'm taking to Sepang with me, none other than Kramjit Singh.
Morning.
Karam, how many times have you won a championship?
Malaysian championship 16 times.
16 times.
Yeah.
And international championships?
International championships about 10.
10 times?
10 different types.
10 different types.
Yeah.
So
Asia Pacific 7 total, 3 overall, 2 Group N champion and 2 championships of 2-wheel drive champion.
So yeah. Multiple championship winner is?
And then of course production car world champion. And then Thailand championship, won the Thailand championship in 1999. Yeah.
I can't breathe already. It's so much. So based on your experience, which is the most powerful car you've driven?
What, rally car or road car?
Doesn't combine or okay, rally car. Which is the most powerful?
Rally car was the one I drove in Thailand, Ford Escort, Cosworth. It was a proper rally car lah.
Yeah.
A Group A rally car.
Right.
Not like what I've been driving a Group N,
Yeah.
which is very close to standard.
Yeah.
So the Group A cars are purpose built, and that was the best car I've ever driven in terms of rally car.
Yeah.
Even though it was a left-hand drive,
Yeah.
and it had a 6-speed H pattern close ratio box, but the car was just so easy to drive. It's just unbelievable. You cannot. The difference between a Group N and a Group A car is miles apart, and we were like 3 seconds a kilometer faster in the Group A car than the Group N car. Road car, the Nissan GTR 35.
35.
It's actually also my favorite supercar.
So today we are driving the Porsche Taycan.
Yes.
And of course electric cars, you know that the problem is
Actually,
not...
I don't know.
You don't know.
I've never driven an electric car before, so this is going to be my first time driving.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So we're putting a
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
multiple time champion, which is also regional and world champion in your class, behind the wheel of one of the most powerful electric cars ever made. Alright guys, this is Karamjit. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to be in the car with him during the acceleration test. So what's going to happen is, right now he's going to drive the Taycan 4S, and after this he's going to jump into the Taycan Turbo and he's going to tell you what the difference is. Have fun, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
In 3, 2, 1, go! And brake. Perfect.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow. Awesome, huh?
Awesome, huh? The acceleration.
Wow. This one is big difference compared to the other one.
Big difference, huh?
Big difference compared to that. You can feel the G-force.
You turn that.
Wow. Okay, that was fun.
That's
Acceleration is fantastic, really.
Definitely, yeah. I agree.
Wow. 4-wheel drive, 0 wheel spin,
Yeah.
because of course the traction control was on. Wow.
Made you like a super champion driver, huh? Alright, thank you so much, Karam.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoyed, man.
So Karam, you just finished driving the Taycan 4S and the Turbo, but this is just the first phase where you test the acceleration.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Well, the turbo model is fantastic. The acceleration, you can feel the G-force. I think you have a video of it.
Yeah.
You actually go back and it's basically there's no drama. You know, it accelerates very fast in a straight line. It's not twitching or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's
Modulation is pretty good, basically.
yes, and I would say it's an easy car to drive fast.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but as compared, this is your first experience with an electric car. But like I said earlier during the opening, you've also driven some of the most powerful cars with internal combustion engine. What's the difference?
The instant response, basically.
No lag, yeah?
No lag. There's 0 lag. I mean,
You wanna
I'm
see
used
this?
I'm used to
just-
driving.
You just want to take a look at this? Just take a look at this.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything. Look at that. Just for
In such a short distance, we're already doing 100 over kilometers per hour. See, it's less than 200 meters.
120 kilometers per hour by the,
120,
in the turbo.
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Yes. Fantastic.
So,
Instant response. That's the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright guys, we are at the Sepang International Circuit testing the Taycan 4S or Taycan 4S. Taycan 4S, yes. We're in normal mode at the moment. With some body roll and normal, yeah. In normal settings, little bit of feel some body roll. Okay, now we're going to go to sports mode.
Sport mode. So now we're going to pull it back.
Yeah. For a heavy car, actually, it handles pretty well.
Yeah, right?
It's a very heavy car, but handling is really impressive.
Only on the limit, you know,
Yeah.
you do feel its weight, really.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're doing 200 kilometers per hour already.
How do the brakes feel to you?
Brakes, not so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a heavy car, you know, you got to stop 2 over tons, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's effective, but it's just the travel is a bit long.
Travel's a bit long, yes, I agree. that corner at 160, man.
Very nice, right? You can do it.
You can do it, yeah. It's like driving, almost like driving a race car on the track, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
What do you think?
it is a Porsche after all.
Yeah.
The DNA is still there.
So that was the sports mode. The car handled better. We had higher cornering speeds in the sports mode. So let's try now the Sports Plus. And Sports Plus now. Yes. Instantly, straight away you get some extra sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they stopped the car though.
Yeah.
I like it, man.
Right?
I like it.
It's a car you can drive every day.
Yeah, of course,
When
sure.
it strikes
Yeah.
you.
You've driven, of course, you weren't really given a chance to unleash
Yeah.
around Sepang.
Yeah.
But based on what you experienced with the car today, what are your thoughts about it?
It's a nice car. It's a really nice car. I think this is the future for sure. This kind of cars. I think more and more manufacturers are going to go electric, and
Yep.
yes, right now this disadvantage is just the charging problem, I would think.
Yep.
You know, because it'll take you a few hours if you're overnight, and if you want to travel outstation, you have to plan your route where
Yeah.
you can stop to charge for half an hour or 20 minutes, things like that. But driving experience wise, the car is really nice to drive, and thanks to this new four-wheel steering, the turning circle is unbelievably small for such a big car. Frankly, really. So yeah.
Can't seem to believe it, right?
It's so easy to turn the car around.
And but what about handling? I mean, of course, I understand that you weren't really given a chance to properly put it to test, right?
Well, we drove pretty fast. I mean, we touched 200 plus on the straights.
Okay.
And we're taking the turn 3 at
Yeah.
160.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So
What about the balance of the car?
car is good. I mean, we tried in 3 different modes.
Okay.
Normal mode, there was a bit more body roll,
Okay.
but under Sport and Sport Plus mode, the car was really good. And
Yeah.
I mean, even in normal mode,
Yeah.
it's just that we felt the body roll more, but the handling was still very good.
Yeah.
It's a good handling, like good grip. I
What
think
about balance? And,
everything, lah? Like I said, only in the-
understeer, oversteer?
No, there was no. We never experienced understeer, oversteer
No.
at that speeds we drove.
Yeah.
No, of course you can go faster. Then you can find the limit of the car, right?
Yeah, of course.
But we didn't get a chance to find them. But still, we drove pretty fast. I wouldn't say slow. You know, yeah.
Okay.
And the car was you know, no drama, lah.
And what about, of course, power delivery, right?
Yeah.
Because power delivery
is
is almost
really-
instant.
Yes.
Look at this. You see, there's plenty of grip as well.
Yes, lot of grip. Yes.
You know, power delivery is.
Curious
just-
to know what size tires they're using.
We'll stop and
Yeah.
you can find
We
out.
have a look later. Yeah. But grip is good.
Yeah. So you think the only limitations about this car is, firstly, how long it'll take to charge it?
Yeah.
You have to plan your routes
Yes.
when you're driving. This is a 4-seater, because it's basically a small, because it's not a full-size family car, right? It feels slightly smaller than the Panamera. Even the rear seats are smaller than the Panamera. So it's not really a full-size sedan in that sense, because it's still, after all, a 4-seater. So that are the limitations. But this is, after all, a sports electric car, which Porsche has, put in all their learnings from the racing in Le Mans, racing in Formula E, the 919 hybrid, everything that they have learned into this car. And this car is priced with full options, especially if you go with the Turbo, or rather the Turbo S.
Turbo S, yeah.
It's going to cost a lot of money, about 1.5 million ringgit for a car that on full charge.
1.5 or 1.2?
With full options.
Full options.
Full options will be, I think, will be pushing 1.3, 1.4 at least, right? So.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. So there you have it, guys. You heard everything there is to know about how the Porsche Taycan feels like from the champ himself. Karam, so in closing, can you describe this car in less than a minute?
Well,
What are your thoughts?
I must say that electric cars are our future.
Yeah.
They're definitely the future. We have to accept that.
Yeah.
And this is a very good example of an awesome electric car.
Yeah.
It's very fast, it handles well, it stops well, and it's a Porsche, so yeah.
So if it came with race suspension, will you take it rallying?
Of course, it's too heavy for a rally car anyway. But from what I know, the suspension can be raised. You can just go up and down.
Yeah.
So that's a big bonus as well. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, in conclusion, I would also like to mention that Kramjit Singh is coming back to the world of rallying this June 26. So we will bring you some exclusive coverage of Karamjit's rallying back to the races. Thank you for watching. This is Kramjit Singh reviewing the Porsche Taycan. This is Piston.my. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we'll bring you more such content. Thank you.